What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison. We've got Paul on the left playing Kristyasworn and Wilson on the right playing Blackwings. Wilson is fairly new to Edison, so there's going to be a lot of mistakes he does that new Edison players will make. And so if I see them, I will point it out so that way when he sees the video, he can implement the changes into his gameplay. That way he can improve as a player. If I'm ever like, say, critiquing a player's move, it's not because like I'm putting them down. I'm just analyzing things to say that there are better ways to play the game that might benefit that player. So if they do watch, they can improve, and then if you guys, since you guys are watching, potentially you can improve as well. But I'm also still learning, so me trying to like teach also helps with my own gameplay. But he's gonna hit the Dust Shoot, return the Celestia that would have been live next turn. I think it's a pretty solid choice. The graveyard is not full with Lightsworns yet, but it will be very soon. We're gonna take a butt ton of damage. 18, 21, and mill 5 cards. We're kind of in trouble actually. 1, 2, 3. Christian is coming down already, bro. Dude, that hand was gross. That was super gross. So yeah. So like things like this, he goes normal Bora, and Paul's like, oh, you can't do that. It has to be a different name. He's like, oh, okay. Well then. Yeah. Same thing with like, say Gale. If Gale was at 3, can't special on top of himself. He's got a swing for 15. I think Paul already has Kristya. Pretty insane. Let's see. Yeah, the Kristya, the Lightsworn, JD, got a bunch of options. And there's no back row to stop him from doing what he wants. So we'll go Plague, Synchro into 6. Oh, maybe he just drops both of them. Yeah, maybe he just clears it and then drops Kristya on top. We'll go Goyo. Top deck for Plague. Synchro the other card. Dang, look at this power. JD, Flamevale Uruquois, and Goyo Guardian. Bro. That's game. Attack. He's gonna take 400. And then just, I think one attack is enough, right? And attack for game. That'll do it. He has the Gores in hand, but Paul sequenced it in such a way that he did not let him see the light of day. Okay, game 2. Let's see if Wilson can take one of these off Paul. That'd be pretty good. Going first, he did side in Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon not so good going first. But I guess if you anticipate opposing Cyber Dragons, or you want to run over, I don't know, all the little monsters. Yeah, bottomless that. That's good. Because Lila kind of demands a bottomless to activate. You don't want her picking off your cards for free, and you don't want her to mill. The less they mill, the better you are. Better position you're in. That for 800. Set and pass. Ooh, we've got like skill drain, I saw. I think. Arcus. Got mill 2. That's, if that was a skill drain in the back, I would have activated right away. I do not want the Lightsworn player to mill at all. It's pretty much their like their blood. They need the blood to flow through the mills. Soroko is gonna eat an Icarus or Mirror Force. Yeah, you gotta activate that the skill drain. If you're siding skill drain, you probably take out the Gores, just because they conflict too much. Okay, Celestia. Cost mill 4. Oh, he didn't put the skill drain down. Okay, I see. You'll draw. On a side note, say that Wilson did activate skill drain and then Celestia's tributed on top of the Lightsword monster. I think she still mills 4. Regardless. Same thing with Light Imprisoning Mirror. I think she will still mill 4. If I'm correct. Okay, turn it sideways, attack. Take 4. Take 23. Alright, set the skill drain. This has to go down now. Yes. Thank you. Hopefully there's no like heavy storm. If it's a heavy storm, we have issues. Okay, Lumina, discard a card for effect. This is when we skill drain. Attaboy, activate it. Your hand's on the trigger. Pull the trigger. Ah. Please. No. He still gets the monster. That's okay. Yeah. So, say he did activate skill drain. The Lumina would pitch a card and she would just lose a card. Now we're dealing with Arcuses and Wolves milling, getting milled, Necro Engrave. Like all these issues start coming up because the Lightsworn player is milling. That's how important it is. They have a Lightsworn that mills on the board, get it off the board. And you have to do it like fast too. You have to cut off as soon as possible because there's gonna be a point where like even if you do get rid of the Lightsworn monster, it doesn't matter because they have too many names in the grave. So you need to do all of this before 4 names. If you can do that, the game is relatively easy. If you can't do that, then we just run into problems like Necro, Plague. There's a Plague in there. All this stuff. Okay, attack that. 1,000 damage. Kill Lumina. So like, yeah, you wiped his board, but we've got a bunch of names engraved, and that's a problem. There's at least 3 names engraved that I remember: Celestia, Lumina, Arcus, and there's a name on board, which is Wolf. Soul and Purity of Light. It's gonna banish multiple. So there's 2 Celestias engraved, maybe an Honest too, because we want to keep the name count high. And that's a 1, 2, 3. All right, finally, a skill drain. He skill drains off the Plague, which is doesn't do anything because it's a graveyard effect. What should have happened is like, say if he sinks these 2 or the Wolf and goes Brio, pitches like a bunch of cards, then you skill drain, right? Because Brio is gonna be like, okay, how many cards? Yeah, Prio, how many cards are you gonna pitch? I'm gonna pitch 2 cards. Okay, you pitch 2 cards. I'm gonna activate skill drain in response. You lose those 2 cards, I keep my 2 cards. That's how you want to play it. This colossal play, it essentially is not affected by skill drain because he activates Engrave. Now he's kind of an issue. We do have bottom or D prison to move him out of the way. Yeah. Maybe we just pick off his board to attack the other thing with Gores. Consecrated Light, okay. That card was kind of useless because skill drains on field. And then we'll set a bunch of cards. Attack. There you go. D-Prison. Okay. JD hits the field. And he whiffs it. There's a bottomless there. Oh no. So what what Wilson needs to do in future games is he needs to check his back row, like just look at it. Every time something happens, look at your back row. Unless you like have it hardcore like memorized, you need to check. Oh god. And Paul tops the MST, pays 1,000. And everything is gonna die. Gonna take 3k. Now we're in big trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, allure, digging. Maybe we can find like a dark arm. Banish. Did not find dark arm. Can we kill this Judgment Dragon? We got Shura, Blizzard. I don't know what the last card is. Okay, so it gets rid of Blizzard. Oh, it's a Cyber Dragon. Nah. That was the misplay right there. He has a Black Rose in hand, essentially. Because you can go special Cyber Dragon, special normal summon Blizzard, and then Black Rose, and then it leaves Paul with whatever he has in hand. Which I'm not sure what it is, but he's gonna attack and it's gonna end it. Oh, maybe I can see what his last 2 cards are. It was like Solar Recharge and something else. It might have been like, oh, the screen froze. But it might have been just enough for like, say, oh, it would have been enough. Maybe like 2 turns of attacks. Wilson could have gotten in there. Plays like this, he's not gonna see as easily as say you or I. You know, constantly grinding the games. But it's okay. As things like frozen. But anyways, yeah, hopefully, yeah, he was like talking to Paul afterwards. He's like, have you ever not activated bottomless off something? And Paul's like, yeah, of course. It's because we're all human. We're gonna make mistakes. Things are, you know, gonna fly by our head. Like, it's okay. We're gonna make mistakes, and we're gonna learn from the pain, and we'll get better. And every time we make a mistake, we're just gonna put that in our memory bank for next time. And each duel we go through, we come out a little stronger. But as long as Wilson keeps grinding, he'll be okay. I believe in him. He purposely like told me, he's like, if I make a mistake on video, I need you to roast me. Which I'm not gonna roast him. I'm just gonna tell him what he did wrong. Like, there's a difference. I'm not like making fun of anybody. But yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.